guys, it's Sam and this is my August book haul. This is honestly mostly a birthday haul because August 12th is my birthday, so most of these books I got as birthday presents and I have a couple unboxings at the end, so let's get into it. The first set of books were all gifts from my parents. They pretty much know that they're going to get me makeup and books for my birthday and Christmas and stuff. It's like the two things that they usually go for. The first book was The Bear and the Nightingale by Catherine Arden. I've had my eyes on this book since it came out earlier this year. This has been recommended for people who are fans of Uprooted by Naomi Novik, which you guys know is one of my favorite books of all time. This book has a lot of Russian folklore mixed into it, so there's Baba Yaga, and this is based on, I think, Vasilisa, one of those tales. So it very much is reminiscent of the Uprooted kind of themes, so I am very much looking forward to this, and I've heard really good things about it. Then there's The Black Prism by Brent Weeks. Brent Weeks has been an author that I've wanted to get into for some time now. He is an adult fantasy author, and he is known for these like bigger books, as all of the adult fantasy authors are, because they can't just let us live. So this magic system is supposed to be a very interesting one. It's based on like the reflection of light and colors within light from my understanding of it. It's one of those books that I don't really need to know much about. I've just heard it's amazing all around. I'm gonna read it, so I don't need to go into the synopsis and figure out all the things about it and potentially get spoiled for things, and synopsises are really commonly having spoilers in them nowadays. So, cool magic system, really prolific fantasy author. That's all I really need to know. I've also heard that a lot of his characters are kind of morally gray, which, you know, it's my thing. Then I was given a few books from friends. The first one being Traitor's Blade by Sebastian de Castell. I've been hearing so many things about this series. This is a now finished, I believe, completed series, but it's kind of like a Three Musketeers-y feeling series, except for it's not just dudes, there's also some lady greatcoats, and the series is called the Greatcoats series. So it just has that feeling to it. I first heard about this on Shay's channel. I will link her channel down below if you guys are interested at all in fantasy books. She's definitely one that you should be following. And then I know Sam from Sam's Nonsense and Caitlin from Kitty G, I think, have all read it as well. And I've just been hearing about it over and over and over again. And I'm like, this I need to have. This I need so much. So my best friend Amanda got it for me. The second book she got for me hasn't arrived yet because it originally arrived and then Amazon put it in an envelope instead of a box and it got ripped to shreds basically in the mail. So I had to go through that whole debacle of like sending it back and all this stuff. So it hasn't arrived yet. That'll be in next month's haul, but it's another one that I'm really excited about. I know if I mention it now, I'm probably going to not remember that I mentioned it now, and then I'll put it in next month's haul and you'll see it twice. So I'll just wait. Oops, I forgot that my parents also got me Golden Sun by Pierce Brown. This is the second book in the Red Rising trilogy, which I unexpectedly loved when I read Red Rising. Like, I was not expecting to love Red Rising, and then I did. Like, a lot. I have a review for it, so I'll link that on the screen. So this one I want to get to, hopefully before the end of the year. I always say that. Like, most of these books I want to get to before the end of the year. So, yeah. But I want to. Really bad, so I don't forget things from the first book because the first book was so good. I read it so quick. This is gonna be amazing. Then I got sent a few things from booktube friends. These next two books were sent to me from Sally. She has sent me things in the past and I also have known her for quite some time now. I believe she was one of my first subscribers and I met her at a book event years ago, and then we keep seeing each other at book events over the years and stuff, so she's somebody who I always remember. We talk in the comments of my videos, we talk on Twitter, like one of those online friendships that have been made over the years. So the first thing she sent me was A Christmas Carol by Charles Dickens. This book has been on my wish list since I got a wish list for Amazon. And it's been ranked a little bit lower, so I think no one else has picked it up for me, but I'm so happy to have this because this is a book that I would love to read every Christmas. I've never actually read A Christmas Carol. I've seen the play numerous times. I had friends in the play all through high school, and then I've obviously seen the movies and stuff, but I've never actually read it. So this is one that I kind of make a tradition to read like Christmas Eve or like right before Christmas or whatever. I like reading Christmas themed stories right before Christmas. As you do. There's really no other time to read them, but I've always wanted to have this on my shelf, and I really like this chalk, the penguin. I think it's the Puffin Chalk editions, I think. They're just really cute and wonderful. Then she sent me a book that she really enjoys that wasn't on my wish list, and that is The Falconer by Elizabeth May. Now this is a book that I heard about when it first came out, and then I didn't really hear many people talking about it, but I have heard from the fans of it that it's really great. This kind of, I believe, has like a steampunky feel to it, but it's a historical fiction-y type fantasy. I believe there's like fae and stuff involved. I really kind of want to go into this one blind. She said that every book in the series gets better and that this has an ending that she wishes Akavor would have had. And I'm like, yeah, let's do that. So again, thank you so much, Sally, and she was actually the person that got me Clockwork Angel way back in the day, and I just read Clockwork Angel, so I feel like stuff has like come full circle with that, so her recommendations are always super, super great, and I need to get to that book right there. And all the ones that I've mentioned. And then I received a book from a subscriber, Mary, and she sent me The Thousand Names by Django Wexler. And this is a book that I've been meaning to read for quite some time, but I've just never gotten around to it. It's just been one that I don't really hear much about anymore. A lot of people talked about it when it first came out. It was all over like Book Outlet and stuff, so a lot of people picked it up at the time, and then I just never really heard about it after that. But she wrote me a little nice personalized note in here, but she talked about how this is everything that I love in a book, and there's these LGBTQ plus relationships and all these complex characters and all this stuff. So it's reignited my want to read this book that I haven't heard about in some time. And like I said, her card was so cute and personalized, and she sent this to me directly because she wanted to send the note and everything, and that's always so, so special to me. So thank you so much to Mary. And these last few things are from Kayla of Bookadoodles. We have birthdays pretty close to one another, so we always end up sending each other things right around our birthdays, and it's like birthday couple months for us almost. The first thing she got me was Caliban's War by James S.A. Corey. This is the second book in the Expanse series. I recently read Leviathan Wakes and loved it. Like, didn't love it as much as I was hoping to, but like really want to read the rest of the series. Like, there's gonna be so much more, and I know it's gonna get great. So this is the second book that I want to pick up very soon. Maybe a tome topple, but like I can read these pretty quickly, so maybe not a tome topple. But I really want to get to this, especially now that the Expanse TV show won a Hugo over the San Junipero episode of Black Mirror, which is amazing. If you haven't watched it, like, do. And then like the Battle of the Bastards and another episode of Game of Thrones from season 6, which was like amazing. So now that the Expanse has won like awards over some of those amazing shows, I'm like, I need to get on this because I refuse to watch the show until I finish more of the books. I want to at least get through this one because I think they filmed up through the things in this one. I just don't want any hints or spoilers and stuff. And I know people have said that I could probably be fine with the first season, having read the first book, but if there's even little hints for like later books, I just don't want to know. So it's safer if I've at least read 2 books before I watch the first season, in my opinion. Then she got me The Voyage to Magical North by Claire Fairs. I've been hearing amazing things about this. She is a big fan of middle grade, and she thinks that I would really enjoy this, and I've been trying to kind of dip my toes into more middle grade, especially with judging the BookTube SF Awards each year and knowing that there's really good fantasy and science fiction middle grade out there. She really recommended this one, and that's why she sent it to me, and it looks magical and amazing. I believe there's pirates involved in this, and you know I love me a good pirate, but like this cover is just so pretty. Middle grade covers just usually knock it out of the park, honestly. And then she also sent me a Wonder Woman Funko Pop. I can pretty much always guarantee that Kayla is going to send me a Funko Pop of some kind, so she sent me this Wonder Woman one. She actually asked me if I had any Wonder Woman fun stuff, and I was like, I'm not sure what that means. I have a couple shirts though, and she's like, I don't know, like figurines, so I kind of figured I would get this, which is great because like I've said before, I save my Funko Pops for gifts. Like, I never buy them for myself. My entire collection, I think of like at least 10 Funko Pops have all been sent to me. So I'm happy to have my love, my light on my shelf. Then I have one book that was sent from a publisher that I'm so, so happy to receive, and that is The Refrigerator Monologues by Catherine M. Valente. I actually mentioned this in a most anticipated, I believe it would have been summer releases video, and the publisher reached out to me and said they saw this video that was Saga Press and asked if I wanted a copy, and I was like, absolutely, thank you so much. So thank you so much, Saga. If you're watching again, I'm so happy to have this. I actually think I'm going to add this to my Reading Quest TBR as a book with a red cover because it's a little bit shorter and I really want to get to this like ASAP. But these are a series of linked stories that are all told from the perspective of fridged female characters. So if you don't know, the term fridged applies to female characters that are killed off for the sake of the male character's development. This usually happens in comics. I mean, not anymore, but like it started as like a comic term with some very famous deaths or characters that came back home and out of nowhere their love interests were chopped up and put in the refrigerator. That's the original girl that happened to, but we hear about stuff with like Gwen Stacy and some of these other ones. So this is about that, and especially because that is one of my least favorite tropes of all time. Like anytime something horrible happens to a female character or a female character dies, to just push along the male character's like arc, I get so mad. It's the worst. It's the worst. Like, so I'm really excited about this. Then I have a couple unboxings. The first one is this month's NerdyPost box. I do have a coupon code for NerdyPost. I will link that down below along with their website and everything so you can check this out. I love NerdyPost. I talked about them before. They're so amazing and I love like their prints and everything. I'm actually forgetting what their theme was for this month. So I love when I get these boxes and I forget what the theme is because then I get surprised by what's inside. Wait, I think it's Hogwarts. I think it's Hogwarts. I love NerdyPost because it's all like fandom based stuff, and it's not, you don't get a book or anything in it, which is fine with me, but you get all of this like fandom swag original merch, and it's always wonderful. So the first thing is this necklace, and it is obviously Hogwarts themed. It's the books that you would get on your book list for Hogwarts. So there's a history of magic, defense against the dark arts, advanced potion making, all that stuff. So cool. Oh my gosh. Like, I don't wear a lot of necklaces, but I'm probably gonna wear this. Oh my gosh, this is coming just in time. Just in time for BookNet Fest. I'm so excited. So I can wear this Harry Potter world. Oh my god. I'm so happy. I just bought a Slytherin tank top, and it's so great. I'm gonna wear this with it and just be happy and live my life in Harry Potter world. Oh, there's this little sticker, and it's Luna, Neville, and Ginny, and Neville has a little plant. They're so cute. I love, love, love their bookmarks so much. So the first one says books and cleverness, and then the back of that says don't let the muggles get you down. There's something about these bookmarks, I've been using them like exclusively for the most part. And I never used to be picky about bookmarks, but I love the book depository ones, and then these. These are my two favorite types of bookmarks because these have that like the buttery cover feel is what these are made out of. And I love them so much, and they're like really sturdy, I don't know what it is. And they're just pretty, like the color schemes are always gorgeous. Every month they include a postcard that you can color in yourself, so this one has like a Hogwarts backdrop and the train and Hedwig and all of that, and like the font and stuff, so you get to kind of color them yourself and like post them on Instagram or something to show everybody what you did. I still have yet to color any of mine because I'm awful, but I've mentioned before that I have a ton of colored pencils and pens from when the whole adult coloring book craze came around that I need to use on these. So there's this larger bookmark slash print. I know they're technically considered bookmarks. I think NerdyPost calls them bookmarks, but I call them prints because I want to hang all of these up. So this one is obviously of like Hagrid. And then the back is the Marauders. It's so great. They look so great. I love little realistic pictures of them. That's so cute. And this is the stuff that shows all the spoilers of what's inside on the back, but they always have a print on the front of those. And this says the ones that love us never really leave us. And the backdrop is a page from Harry Potter. And then there's a notebook with all of the like Harry Potter-y type stuff. So there's like a Felix Felicis, a bunch of different scarves, snitches, the owls, everything like that. So pretty and so festive and fun. I love that. And it's one of the like blank page ones. You can kind of like doodle and scribble in, whatever. I love this print. Like I want this in like a wrapping paper, you know? Let's make that happen. So now we get to the print, which is awesome. And this is a pretty rainbow one, and it says anything's possible if you've got enough nerve. I can't wait to hang all this stuff on my like fandom wall. It's gonna be great. And next month's theme is Pixar and DreamWorks, so that's gonna be a lot of fun. I've never gotten a box that has anything to do with like Pixar, and everybody I feel like from my generation loves Pixar, and I am definitely one of those people, so I'm very excited to get that and see what it is. Again, if you want to order a box for yourself, my coupon code is linked down below. I don't receive any financial compensation for that code. It's all for you. And last but not least, we have this month's OwlCrate box. Along with NerdyPost, I am an OwlCrate affiliate, so I have a coupon code that I will link down below, as well as all the information about OwlCrate so you can get some money off your box. And as well, just like with NerdyPost, I do not receive any kind of financial compensation from that coupon code. That's just for you guys. So this month's theme, I'm pretty sure, is like something wicked this way comes or something like that. I know it's witchy because I got real excited. Ah, ah. Their card this month. Oh my god, it's so beautiful. Like, I just, It's so pretty. Their artwork's always great. I just love it. But there's certain ones that I always just keep around because I love them so much, and this is definitely one of them. So the first thing is some socks from Out of Print, and I think they've had Out of Print in their box before, but it's some Edgar Allan Poe socks, which is hilarious. Do you see that? It's called Polka Dots. Yeah. So this is some coffee that is created in collaboration with OwlCrate specifically, and it's from Happenstance, and it's a dark arts roast. I always do that, and I can never smell it through the package, because if you could smell it through the package, then it would lose its flavor faster. I do it all the time. But there's flavor notes of almond, citrusy orange it looks like, and dark chocolate. Hopefully there's not any almond actually in it, because then I can't have it because I would die. Because I'm allergic. So, I'm going to have to look that up and try to find out, but it says death before decaf. That's hilarious. I do like coffee. I'm gonna have to, why am I keep smelling it? I'm gonna have to check and make sure that I can actually have this. If it's just the flavor, I can have it, but if there's any nuts in it, I can't do it. There's a Six of Crows bookmark, so it has the no mourners, no funerals, among them it passed for good luck, like quote that is from them. And when everyone knows you're a monster, you needn't waste time doing every monster's thing. So cool. Can never have too many Grishaverse things. So good. Then there's a sticker, and this is from V.E. Schwab's Monsters of Verity series, and it says, "We are the darkest acts made light." So it's for one of the monsters within that series. Love that series so much. I have yet to find something to do with the stickers that I have. People put on like binders. What do you guys do with your stickers? Because I have them all accumulated, but I don't know what to do with them. Ooh! And then there's a fountain pen, which I've never used because I'm smudgy with my writing. I'm right-handed, I'm not left-handed, but I smudge everything. But there's a fountain pen with 3 different ink cartridges in it. So if you want to get all fancy, if you want to try like calligraphy or something, which again, I'm not good at. Then there's the pin that you always get with this month's artwork and stuff on it. They included a little book of Sleepy Hollow, which is another story that I have not read. It's the Headless Horseman, obviously. I've seen the movie, but I haven't read the story because I don't do spoopy things, you know? Like it's weird. I'm a weird juxtaposition. I love witchy things and like the aesthetic of it all, but I don't do horror, you know? You know? But if I feel like being spoopy around Halloween, I might try it. Probably won't, but I might. So this is a book I haven't heard anything about, and it's The Hearts We Sold by Emily Lloyd-Jones. As per usual with OwlCrate, you do get a signed book plate and then a letter from the author. So this is interesting. This seems borderline like urban fantasy-ish sort of, so it's like a normal world, but like demons actually exist and you can make deals with them, like you can make bargains with them. So this main character makes a deal with a demon because she doesn't want to leave her boarding school and ends up selling like her heart away, and she meets up with a guy who's also heartless, has done the same thing, and they have to like outwit the demons that they've made deals with. Haven't heard a single thing about this. Interesting. I don't know if that's up my alley or not, but I've trusted OwlCrate before and they haven't led me astray. This is another OwlCrate exclusive cover. I feel like the last like 6 months have been OwlCrate exclusive covers because OwlCrate is the real MVP. They knock it out of the park all the time. So that's always cool. Comment down below and let me know if you've read that book because I'm very interested to see what people are saying about it because I've literally heard nothing. And next month's box is Mythical Creatures, which is always a great thing. So here's the art with like fairies and stuff. And for September, everyone will receive an exclusive book sleeve from Book Bow. So that's those like sleeves so you don't hurt your book, which I've really been needing lately because if you stick a book in your purse, sometimes they can get a little damaged. So I'm very interested to see what happens with that. And unicorns and all these fun mythological creatures. Like, everybody likes mythical creatures. It's law. It's law. So I'm interested, like, what books? I never know what books are coming out that might be included. September. Lee Bardugo's book? It's like folklore. It's possible. Alright guys, so that is it for my August book haul. Comment down below, let me know if you've read any of the books that I got this month. There's anything that you think I should kind of move up the list as soon as possible. Comment down below and let me know. So thank you all for watching and I'll see all of you guys soon. Bye!